Hello, this is a foreigner and family farming in the Philippines, and I am back over here for a squatter update. I'm just going to go up here and make sure that the squatters have officially left the premises. We were told they were already gone, which is great. We do have that clip in the fence here, so this cow here could just be the neighbors putting them over here to eat. Find a little grass on the other side. Sometimes the grass is a little greener on the other side. Nice looking cow. Which there are issues, like in the grocery store I don't see milk. They have powdered milk. They have some of the milk, the boxed milk, and I would love to have maybe my own cow so I can have some milk. That looked like there were some udders underneath there. I'm just going up the fence here. And that is a carabao, sorry. And so I was told that they were gone. However, it looks like that is not the case. So we'll have to see what we can do to get that moving along. These trees that were supposed to be gone are still here. All right, so that was rather uneventful and unsuccessful. We still have that going on, and I kind of need to get over here as soon as possible because we have an issue with Del Monte on the property, and this is like the best area to set up the nursery as far as having some shade, because being that most of the property is a pineapple plantation, there are no trees or shade areas for the seedlings. And I didn't actually, I'm getting to the point where I'm going to be more intrusive or more invasive because they should be off the property, but they are not off the property yet. But I'm still kind of keeping my distance. I'm not trying to cause any issues, but I am a little frustrated with the situation, and we need to go ahead and get that resolved. There's a lot of other things that need to be worked on rather than squatters on the property that were supposed to be gone November 16th of 2018. And actually should have never really even been on the property. They had no reason to be. So I'm going to pause it for now. I've got something else I want to show you up ahead, so I'll be right back. Okay, and besides that squatter over there, I have an even bigger problem. Is the contract for the rental on this property ends April 30th, which is 2 days away. And I still have pineapples all over it. And Del Monte wants to extend the contract for 4 months. And before I purchased this property, I made sure that this contract would not be extended. This wasn't some automatic extension that they had. Upon looking in the contract now, I even had the seller sign a purchase agreement stating that. But now, I've finally gotten here. I'm looking at the contract. There is a clause about a possible 4-month extension if both parties mutually agree. And we do not mutually agree. The offer that they provided was ridiculously low and not sufficient for me quitting my job in the US to come over here to start my farm and then have some issue like that and have them not only delay the project for 4 months, but then that throws my agroforestry project, getting the trees planted in the ground. That delays that for another year then, because I don't want to catch the tail end of the rainy season. As it was, I was going to get the trees in the ground probably mid rainy season and get them established and get that root system going so they can make it through a drought. So anyway, I've got that going on. That's a bigger smaller issue, but I definitely want to get over in that area because that's actually back this way. Let's see if I can zoom in on it a little bit. It's tough to see, the sun is on this camera here. Hold it real steady, but back that way is where I just came, and you can see the hut within the trees. It's actually a great little spot to get going with the seedlings to set up the nursery. So we've hopefully got that going on. And I actually, as I'm walking back, I showed this spot here because it is a nice little spot. There is a little creek that runs through there in the rainy season. It's mostly dry. There are a couple little wet spots. And then back behind this hill there actually is some standing water, which is a good sign for a potential well. And I'd like to put in an irrigation pond as well. But the only thing is that's kind of low, and I want to get my irrigation pond up as high as possible. So I don't know if it's possible to move that irrigation pond maybe to maybe a little higher up and just have a pump to fill it up, because the higher you get the water source, the better it is on the property. And I do have some spots picked off here. Actually, and back around this way, just over this little hill, there's a little flat spot. That's kind of where I want to position the house. Get a bulldozer coming here, top off some of these hills, flatten that area out over there, which I'm going to go pause and go over to. So I'm not sure how the contours are showing up here, because these pineapples do make it a little hard to gauge some of the depth a little bit. But this little flat triangle right in here is a great little spot. I don't think that area would be in danger of flooding. And if we got a bulldozer in here, topped off that hill there, maybe topped off this one a little bit, and kind of topped off this one over here a little bit, and we're really maybe work this area, could get a kind of a nice little plateau for a house in my little fruit garden. And then kind of, this is that area I was showing back in the back there. That's where there is some standing water, which would be ideal for the well. And maybe the water storage tank up a little higher, and maybe even get some irrigation pond. And when the water storage tank is full, it can kind of top off the irrigation pond. So that's the plan. That's what we'll get working on as soon as we can. I know I feel like I'm moving in slow motion. Got my wheels spinning, but I'm working on it as best I can. And while we get this settled with Del Monte, we're going to go ahead and fix that issue that we had over there with the rubbers being, the fence was old, the bamboos had rotted there, and we're going to go ahead and get some fence posts over there and work on that a little bit. So that's it for now. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hey, you guys.
What?
I said, hey, you guys. I just saw these guys running up, so happy. I just wanted to throw them on there too.